one in the East rolls on. Game 2 alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. We've got the Atlanta Hawks and the Chicago Bulls. You look at Chicago. A successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
This game really gives them a chance to kind of put the hammer down in this series. If they can build on that Game 1 victory and then win here tonight, it would make it almost impossible to come back from it.
But let's flip that script. A loss tonight and their home court advantage goes straight out the window, and that would put tons of pressure on them going on the road.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for Atlanta, Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. Teague and Korver in the backcourt, and it's Bazemore at the 3 spot.
I like that, getting their offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Yeah, Clark, I think the more points they can get inside today, the better off they'll be.
Now here's Teague. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. No good. Nice defense from Powers. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Rose. That doesn't go either for Rose.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Millsap passes to Korver. Teague with the ball. Here's Bazemore. Here's Korver for 3. Rebound by Rose. There's the pass to Powers. Down low. Out to the right wing. All sorts of time. Jump shot is good that time.
You know, I think when you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter, the kickout's the only choice.
Korver dishes to Horford. He feeds it to Korver. They get it back. Millsap kicks to Teague. Back to Millsap. Here is Korver. Pass to Teague. There's the dish to Bazemore. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks it loose. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's the beast. Teague covering. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, I mean, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
The Bulls shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. The Hawks trail by 5. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to find the rhythm and flow here offensively.
Good on the shot. And that's now 7 points for the Beast.
Nice job again that time to add to their lead. I'll tell you what, they're doing everything right at this moment.
They're playing steadily in all aspects of the game, Steve. You're exactly right.
Hey, listen up. We got to push the ball, all right? First thing we got to do is rebound. And then I want everybody getting out. Fill the line.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. He immediately addressed their offensive game plan and detailed an aggressive up-tempo style. It sounds like their offense is going to come.
Teague against Rose. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, man, he's got so much power.
Passes it to Powers. Soft touch off the glass. The Beasts got 9 points. And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
It's really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Gibson comes in for Joakim Noah. And Mirotic subbed in for Pau Gasol. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Payne, he's checked in for Horford. Mike Scott comes in for Paul Millsap. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Kent Bazemore. And Max subbed in for Kyle Korver. T kicks to Payne. Rejected by Powers. 1:46 left here in the opening quarter. That's good. The Beasts got 11.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse.
Now here's T. Nice D from Rose.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close. Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand program.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
The Hawks trail by 8. And Mack kicks to T. Right side T. Five to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. No good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. They come into the game following the win on Sunday.
That was no picnic, though, guys. They barely hung on at the end of regulation and finally pulled it out in overtime.
Because of the way they got it done, Steve, that could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season.
Here's T. After the basket by Nikola Mirotic. And here is Sefolosha. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Payne's shot is good.
How about the delivery in the lane? Just perfectly done.
Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 17-7 run. From 13, there's the block.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
He kicks to T. Ball's not loose. Here's Powers. Throws down the breakaway jam.
I love the aggressiveness with their approach, pounding the ball inside, and it's working.
They are owning this game early. They are constantly finding lanes to the basket.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. It's Chicago up 10 from the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. Now let's take a moment. Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Gibson. The Beast comes in for Mirotic. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Kirk Hinrich. On the court for Atlanta, Teague out there with Shelvin Mack. Then there's Kyle Korver. Then it's Payne, and it's Scott in at the 4 spot. Here's Powers. Off target with his 3. The Hawks trail by 10. Outside Teague. Scott with a screen on Rose. Teague with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively. And he trims the lead to single digits. Max got himself on the board with 3 there.
Now they're finally starting to shoot the ball a little bit better now.
You know, I thought this was the kind of play they needed in the first quarter, but as I always like to say, it's better late than never.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in their last matchup against the Hawks put on a show. He had 37 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. just numbers that really jump out at you in the box score.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance, Clark.
It clearly was one of those games that when we look back on his career, this game will be right there among the best ever that he's played.
Well, he was in the zone from the outset. It was just one of those games where he was feeling it. Everything was going his way, and he attacked, and that's what I like. Once he knew it was his night, he just attacked relentlessly.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And, you know, this lead is going to grow if they can continue to get to the free throw line.
Teague, the pass to Scott. Back to Teague. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Scott can't get it to go.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
They're playing with a purpose, guys. The big lead becoming bigger. I like the look in their eyes.
And it's on both ends that they've been controlling the action.
Teague for three, and that one's good. Teague's got 8.
Yeah, and he had to get that shot off quickly because the defense was all over him.
Yeah, that's the key, Steve. The quick trigger, any hesitation, and that shot gets blocked.
And so that's the end of the first half. Bulls lead.
Well, Pau, tell us what have been the key aspects to how this team is playing so far through the first 2 quarters.
Oh, just had to be aggressive from the beginning, take the shots that were there, move the ball, we're being selfish.
Okay, fellas, listen. I like the position we're in. Let's go over what we can do even better after halftime.
The main thing is that we had a very good half in terms of shot selection. We haven't forced anything. We've taken what the defense has given us, and it's led to a terrific shooting percentage.
Action here in this round 1 matchup.
Some really terrific numbers for the Beast. 18 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
Now, that's obviously not a big number, but he's been doing some valuable defensive work for him.
D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the backcourt. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. And it's Powers in at the small forward spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Horford dishes to Korver. Pass to Teague. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Rose. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Here's Powers. Rebound by the Hawks. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one. A floater. Got that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Korver.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Rose off the pick from Powers. There's a screen. Rose passes to Powers. And off the prize, and in it goes. The Beasts got 20.
They don't need much of anything else the way he's scoring the ball out there.
Takes the 13-footer. It's rebounded by Powers. The Beasts got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the back right there at the top. Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
That's right. You got it. And he was also safe with that jump.
No reason not to be.
Might as well remove all doubt, right?
And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. Millsap sets the pick for Teague. He dishes it to Bazemore. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw dropped for Bazemore. And the Hawks making a change here. Cephalosha's checked in. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Teague against Rose. Noah with a screen on Teague. The shot's good from Powers.
His shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
The Hawks trail by 18. Outside Teague. Kicks to Millsap. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Bulls have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. This all setting the pick for Butler. Powers. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 5th rebound in this one. Teague kicks to Millsap. Millsap a screen on Rose. Bazemore dishes to Teague. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Some changes for Chicago. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. And Mirotic subbed in for Pau Gasol. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Schroeder's checked in. Tipped away. Rose against Horford. The baseline J. Shot's good by Gibson. And the Bulls lead by 20. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Schroeder passes to Horford. The feed to Cephalosha. Here's Schroeder. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And he gets it to go.
Not what they drew up, but they'll take the 2 points.
The Bulls leading by 18. Rose attacking. Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Free throw drops for Rose. Tony Snell's checked in for Chicago. And Rose drops them both. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Schroeder. He's covered by Rose. Here's Bazemore, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Bazemore's got 5 points now in the quarter. And Chicago has possession. Rose passes to Powers. Dishes to Snell. Lets the 3 fly, and the shot is good. Snell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Hawks trail by 21. 1:53 left to play in the third. Horford in the post. Gibson on him. And the shot is good. And that's now 6 points for Horford.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Rose passes to Powers. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got assist number 5 here tonight.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the 3-point variety.
Yeah, and unless they make some rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come, Clark.
Atlanta making some changes for Horford. Scott comes in for Paul Millsap. And Max subbed in for Kent Bazemore. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. Their transition offense has to be a focal point, he told them. Points on the break are going to be crucial for the rest of this game. There was something else he mentioned, too. He wants them to utilize the pick and roll as much as possible in their coming possessions. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Powers, the pass to Rose. Here's the Beast. Clock at 6. Here's Snell. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks trail by 20. Down low. Cephalosha kicks to Schroeder. Rose goes in. No luck. Hawks have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Cephalosha dishes to Mack. Feeds it to Schroeder. Teardrop shot. Shot no good. Nice D from Rose. The pass to Powers. knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And when you get to such a game with implications like this, I mean, guys, more times you will see reviews like this during the postseason when there's more on the line.
No question, Clark. I mean, every basket is so important, and I like going to the replay in this case. It's very close, and we'll see what they rule here in a moment.
And the official call is in. It's ruled a basket. They're overturning the original call after looking at the replay.
And, Kevin, this is exactly why we have this rule. And I think they made a great decision putting the rule in. The main thing is you want to get it right. And they definitely got this one right looking at the replay.
And we welcome you back to round one in the NBA playoffs. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
How about the creativity, guys? Terrific vision to pick out that pass and set up the basket.
Some serious creativity. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Teague and Korver in the backcourt. Mike's got out there with Cephalosha. And it's Payne in at the 5 roaming the paint. Here's Teague. Rebound by the Bulls. Noah's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Rose. It's blocked. Now here's Teague. He feeds it to Scott. Now here is Cephalosha. D right on him. The drive by Scott. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. The Bulls leading by 20. Rose off the big from Powers. Pass to Gasol. And stolen by Scott. The dish to Cephalosha. Offensive rebound.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Here's Powers. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. 33 points for the Beast. A split. Teague against Rose. Teague the pass to Cephalosha from 10 feet out. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Teague. And that one goes long.
Not a bad look at the hoop. Just couldn't get it to bounce in for him.
For the Hawks, Al Horford is checked in for Payne. Millsap comes in for Scott. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Thabo Cephalosha. Here's Bazemore. Pass to Korver. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Clock at 6. Shoots off the screen. The Hawks again can't hit.
No excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
He kicks it to Bazemore. Here's the 3. And it's Gasol with the rebound.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass. And, of course, they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
No good from Powers. Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Rose off the pick from Powers. Noah the pass to Powers. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Now we've seen them make that extra effort rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, or sending shots back.
And guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
Teague against Rose. Teague's it to Bazemore. And the layup is good.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
Rose gets to Gasol. Now the pass to Powers. Rose up on top. Puts up a three. No good from Powers.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Teague with the ball. Butler covering. Here's Bazemore. That's good, and so Teague with the assist.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Pass to Powers.
Game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, I agree with you there. We have officially reached garbage time.
Here is Korver. T kicks to Korver. To the right side. Here's the Beast. To the wing on the left. From downtown. And that one's good. The Beasts got 40 points.
And they are spreading the floor and letting it fly, really knocking it down from outside.
And I love that gunslinger's mentality, Steve. Playing to win as opposed to playing it safe. I call it prevent offense when you try to protect the lead. Let it fly, let it fly.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
Dialed in from long range. I like it.
That's checked in for Millsap. Chicago's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Heinrich against T. Heinrich outside. Pass to Powers. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin.
Well, Powell, congratulations.
Yes, sir. Let's do it. Yes, sir. Yo, on and my thumb palming. Take 2 of these and call me in the morning. You should see the way the chain harness the charm. Fly 'em like a bird, like Nelly Furtado.
Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. Perhaps the tide can turn in this one. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It is great to have you with us. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Atlanta Hawks. You look at the Hawks. They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into this series.
And obviously losing this game would be a killer. Kevin, nobody's ever come back from down 3-0. So momentum can be on their side with one victory. It's got to happen tonight.
Well, it definitely is, Steve, but still, at this point, the series is pretty much right where people expected it to be. Now it's their turn to use their home court advantage and gain some traction in this series.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. So for Chicago right now, D. Rose and Jimmy Butler at the back. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. And it's Powers in at the small forward position. Here's Teague. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game right now. Free throw good, Teague. And so Teague gets 2 free throws.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Atlanta on D. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
Kevin, that game defensively was an absolute nightmare. They went into that building and just got blown out by a very hot team.
Well, they didn't defend those shooters like they should have, and once the fans got into it and the arena started rocking and thumping and bumping, things only got worse.
Here's Bazemore after Pau Gasol's bucket. Gasol with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Powers. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. Great awareness and terrific finish.
Millsap a screen. Outside Teague. He feeds it to Korver. Shot clock at 5. For the 3. Count the bucket. Korver's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer. He had the demeanor you might expect from a coach in his situation. After dropping the first 2 in hostile territory, he recognizes the task they have in front of them. He said, we didn't get it done on the road, and now we have to take care of business at home. Simple as that. Let's see how it plays, guys.
Thanks, Doris. And here is Horford after the 3-pointer from Powers.
An easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
Outside Butler. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Millsap grabs the miss.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
Korver, no luck.
Man, a nice job there defensively, just getting a hand up enough to bother the shot.
Yeah, that was very nice. Impressive. It made it a much more difficult shot.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
Teague can't hit. The Bulls leading by 7. Powers, the pass to Butler. There's the dish to Noah. Gasol inside, working on Horford. Gasol no good. Out of bounds, Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. Let's look back in the regular season for a moment and bring up a list of the best 3-point shooting small forwards in basketball. And you look at the beast, he's absolutely deadly from outside.
And his range is about as long as it gets. And you better have someone on him as soon as he gets across half court, or he'll drop a bomb on him.
As much effort as he expends to get into space on the perimeter, as well as he shoots it, when he does get open, opponents may want to give him a little extra attention out there. I mean, you got to know where he is. One guy on him might not be enough.
Here is Korver after the made shot from Powers. Shot to stop the run, and he gets it to go. Korver's got his second bucket tonight.
Great assist there. Led him to the perfect spot.
For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 9. goes against T. And there's Gasol. That's good on the assist by Rose.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Now here's T. The pass to Bazemore. Right wing. Here is Korver, defended by Butler. Unloads from 13. Pass to Bazemore. A 3-ball. Good. Bazemore's got his first 3 points of the game.
And you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Going with an almost entirely new group. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Pau Gasol. Tony Snell's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Heinrich in for Derrick Rose.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
The Hawks trail by 9. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter of the game. Scott kicks to Mack. Pass to Cephalosha. Feeds it to Mack. And again, it's Atlanta.
Even though it went down, I don't think that's the kind of look they should be settling for.
Chicago leading by 7. Heinrich off a pick from Powers. Heinrich dishes to Gibson. From 13, no luck.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert. He's got to take that every time.
Here's Schroeder. Scott with a screen on Heinrich. Cephalosha passes to Schroeder. Left side, Scott. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Mack, no luck. Chicago's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Powers. Banked in off the glass. The Beast's got 14.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Scott with a screen on Heinrich. Schroeder kicks to Scott. He dishes it to Schroeder. Heinrich with the steal. No luck. And we reach the end. And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this. It up here. The Bulls leading by 8. So for Chicago right now, D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the backcourt. Beast out there with Doug McDermott, and it's Gasol and at the center locking down the middle. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Brooks. Doris, over to you.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in their last matchup against the Hawks had a huge game. He had 40 points, and there didn't seem to be much you could do to stop him, shooting efficiently from both the field and the foul line. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance at Clark here tonight?
I'd say no chance, partner. That's not a knock against him. It's just that he was so good that night, I don't think he can possibly do it 2 games in a row.
He was Kelloggian. Is that a word? We can use that word.
It is now.
Oh, look at Steve. He didn't like that, though. Look at him.
Well, let's just say he was really good.
Teague can't hit. The Bulls have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Here's the Beast. He's got 14. In Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this was certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across. Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for the Beast. 16 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
His outside stroke has looked really good today. Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But, you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call. They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
Clearly, and they've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it here in the second quarter.
Throws off the pick from Powers. Rose dishes to Gasol. Rose passes to Gasol. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Butler. And again, no good by Chicago. The Hawks trail by 10 to the left wing. And here's Korver from the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. The Beast's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
A three-pointer, no good.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Here's Teague. That's good. Teague's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Hawks.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Some changes for Chicago. Noah comes in for Pau Gasol. Montage Gibson is subbed in for McDermott. 20 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And here is Teague. He's got 6. Millsap sets the pick for Teague. Pick by Horford. Outside Teague. It's stolen by Rose. And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Bulls up 10. And join us right back here after the break for the start.
All right, we got a few things to cover before the second half. This isn't a game.
One matchup. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, he was on a mission there in the first half, just trying to get into the lane every time possible.
Aggressive attacking basketball at its very best.
Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. Teague and Korver in the backcourt, and it's Bazemore at the 3 slot. So that's the Hawks 5.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game. Changing sides didn't seem to help them at all, huh, guys? They've missed their first 3 shots in the third quarter.
Here's Powers. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 6 assists now in the game.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Horford kicks to Teague. Back to Horford. This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw dropped for Al Horford. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Bulls leading by 11. Here's Powers. Shot's good. The Beast's got 22 points.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Teague against Rose. Here is Korver. He has 7. Back to Teague. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bazemore, guarded by Powers. And that one's good. Bazemore's got 6 points.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Now here comes Teague, leading the break. Rejected by Powers. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. So both teams making some changes here. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Rose passes to Powers. The kick out to Rose. And the Bulls with another miss.
Great look. Disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
Out left to the wing. That's a 2 from Cephalosha. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
Now the pass to Powers. Shoots the three. Shot is off. And Atlanta will go the other way.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Scott with the ball. Noah picks him up. Sefolosha dishes to Mack. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from free throw range. Misses off the right iron.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least.
Catching up on the chain for Butler. It's Heinrich in for Rose. Dishes to Schroeder. They set the screen. Sefolosha kicks to Schroeder. The feed to Mack. Rejected by Powers. Payne can't hit. Here's the Beast. 24 points for him. Here's McDermott, and he makes good on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 15.
Shaky defense down low again. It's been a mismatch in the paint.
I'm sure they didn't go into this one expecting to get battered like they have inside.
Here's Mack. Kicks it to Sefolosha. Plenty of space. There's the bucket. Good. Sefolosha's got his first 2 points of the night. The Bulls leading by 13. Heinrich passes to Powers. He kicks it to Mirotic. Here's the Beast. Covered by Sefolosha. And Kirk Heinrich good for 3. Heinrich's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. They gave him a wide open look there.
Here's Sefolosha. Chicago grabs the miss.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
There's the pick. He feeds it to Schroeder. That one off the back iron and out.
Great defensive anticipation there to challenge that shooter.
No good from Powers.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Schroeder dishes to Scott. Here's Mack. Scott with the screen on Heinrich. Here's Sefolosha. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Sefolosha's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Bulls leading by 14. Heinrich kicks to Mirotic.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
The Bulls shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And that one falls from Mirotic. Atlanta making some changes. Ken Bazemore comes in for Shelvin Mack. And it's Teague in for Schroeder. Chicago also making some changes. Taj Gibson's checked in for McDermott. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Kirk Heinrich. The Hawks working the ball around. Bazemore passes to Sefolosha. To the middle. Knocked away. And stolen by Mirotic for the finish. Oh, man, what a play. It's not possible what we just... Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not probable. It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
Teagues it to Bazemore. Offensive rebound. Scott. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Bulls lead by 16. 2K Sports. Atlanta. And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round one matchup. And a moment here to look back at our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, no question this was going to be the winner. Just take a look at the expertise he shows on this pass. Perfectly timed and beautifully placed.
On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Inside, Gibson and Noah. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the backcourt. And it's Powers in at the 3 spot. The Hawks trail by 19. Korver kicks to T. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
In Atlanta again with the bucket.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
The Bulls leading by 17. Rose with the ball. Picked up by Teague. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. No good from Powell.
What was the defense doing there? He is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
T dishes to Korver, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The free throws drop for Korver. And he makes both free throws. Now here's Rose. Here's the screen. Goes off the pick from Powers. Rose goes in. He misses the free throw. Paul Gasol's checked in for Taj Gibson. He hits the second from the line. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Rose against T. The dish to Korver. Back to T. Clock at 4. Into Millsap. It's deflected. Gasol with the steal. Here's Powers. And the layup falls. The Beasts got 13 points in the second half.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Here's Korver. That one wide left.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss. Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside Teague. To the left wing. Pass to Korver. Feeds it to baseline. 6 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Pass to Powers. Back to Rose. And there's the pass to Powers. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Well, I love the fact that he's fighting hard on the boards, but you know, you got to be smart too. Over the back, that's an easy call there.
Well, that's simply the result of poor position under the glass. But at least you can't fault him for being passive. He was trying to be aggressive there.
The Hawks trail by 18. Outside Teague. Pass to Bazemore. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
He's been a different guy in the second half, guys. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Looking at the game Bazemore's been having, he has 11 points and 2 steals as well.
Rose passes to Powers. The kick out to Rose. Here's the Beast. Back to Rose. This one for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points, I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense really clicking here.
Korver kicks to T. Fires the 3. To the right side. Bazemore. No good from outside.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just 1 3-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
Gasol passes to Powers. And the layup's good off the glass. The Beast's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
1:43 left in the game. Teague against Rose. Here's Bazemore. The Hawks again can't hit.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
Well, so far he hasn't been able to get to the line like he did in the first. The defense is playing him a little bit smarter, backing off of him a bit and defending without foul.
And he can't get the first one. So both teams making some changes here. And he sinks the second. The Hawks trail by 21.
And so game 3 will go in the record books. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for the Bulls.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here, Clark.
I call them warm-up jump shots. I mean, 3 after 3, it paid off for him in the end.
And what a huge standout performance it was for the Beast. And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else seemed to match as he chased down rebounds.
And Heinrich gets it to go.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, that's how you close out a game, Steve.
Mag dishes to Schroeder. Scott kicks to Payne. Gasol with the steal. Heinrich outside. Here's the Beast, covered by Cephalosha. Here's Powers, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And the crowd here, of course, not happy about the outcome. But you know what? We saw a team tonight that came in prepared to do battle on the road, and they clearly wanted the win.
You know, they were determined to steal this game, and they showed it, Steve. Played harder and got the job.
To Cephalosha. 6 to shoot. Atlanta again missing. Here comes Heinrich. From deep 3-point range, off the mark. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin.
Yeah, another one of them flip mode joints. Bust around, y'all. Word mother, y'all. Check it out, y'all. Just sing to the left, sing to the right. Make you feel good, make you feel alright. One time, feel good, yeah, y'all. Bust the rounds in the place, y'all. Nigga, you feel real good, y'all. Flip mode, the squad in the place, y'all. Buck wild to all of my who don't care. Floss like a bunch of young black millionaires. Making you run, me and my stacking my ones. Floss
here we are for Game 4 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinal. This is a survival contest, no doubt about it. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, joined by sideline reporter Doris Burke. Take a look at the Hawks. They're facing elimination, and the fans in this building know that this could be their last game of the year without a tremendous effort.
It's almost like there's no pressure now. You're down 3-0. You're in your home building. Just come out and fight and scrap and claw. See what happens. Let it loose. Let it fly.
Well, that's good of you to look on the bright side, Steve. That is true, though. They can throw caution to the wind at this point and let it all hang out. Why not?
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So the Bulls 5 right now. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the back. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. And it's Powers in at the 3. And he gets it to go.
And there's the first bucket of the game.
Yeah, that's a nice tone setter out of the gate.
Outside Teague. Millsap sets the pick for Teague. Millsap a screen on Rose. Teague the pass to Millsap. From downtown. The shot misses. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They're excited about the win on Thursday.
I'll tell you what, the way they shot the ball that game, Kevin, it looked like a shoot-around out there.
It sure did, and all the more impressive because they did it on the road. You're not supposed to be able to get that hot in an opponent's building.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rose, no good. Here's Atlanta. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
I had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer. I asked him if this team still believed that they could come back in this series, and he told me, absolutely. The guys know we're in a hole, but we've had our backs against the wall before. The pressure is on them now to close us out. We can just go, play our game, and try to get back in this series. We'll watch and see that happen, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. Bulls shooting their first free throws of the night. Good on both. Teague with the ball. Pass to Millsap. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
There they go. Finally able to drop one in on their 4th try.
For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Rose passes to Powers. The three-pointer, no good. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Doubled by Powers. Millsap kicks to Teague. Back to Millsap. Takes it off the glass. Millsap's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
Passes it to Powers. From past the arc. Al Horford with the rebound.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Kicks it to Bazemore. And the foul on Kent Bazemore. That is his first foul of the game. And this gives us a chance to look at the point guards who had the most success from before in the regular season. Derrick Rose, number 1.
And that percentage is what you'd hope to get from one of your big men. To get it from a guy who spends most of his time on the perimeter, though, I mean, that's phenomenal.
Yeah, Steve, he has been a laser. That's what coaches call dead-eye shooters, lasers. His number 1 job is to create looks for his teammate. But as you can see by that percentage, he's just as good at creating high-quality chances for himself.
Here's Powers. That was good. The Beasts got 6 points.
The defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Teague gets to Millsap. There's the killer 2-handed slam.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
yes,
you?
Sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
Yes, he did.
That was embarrassing.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Teague against Rose. Outside Teague. That's a 2 from Korver. Chicago grabs the miss.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Powers. That's good. The Beasts got 10 points.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over it.
Teague dishes to Bazemore. Millsap a screen on Butler. Korver works it to Bazemore. To the inside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Payne, he's checked in for Horford. Mike Scott comes in for Paul Millsap. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Jeff Teague. The Hawks trailing. Doubled by Powers. Schroeder kicks to Payne. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is Showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
Now here's Gibson. 55 seconds left in the first. And the pass to Powers. Puts one up from 19. No luck. And Atlanta will come the other way. To the paint. Heinrich at the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. No good from Powers.
Boy, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Here's Korver. Blocked. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Powers. Shot is no good.
Tell you what, if there's success on the boards in this first quarter is any indication, it's going to be a good day.
And rebound. Oh, get it! Watch out now.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly.
Snell. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Boy, ends the quarter with a dead-eye 3 as the buzzer sounds.
They had that set up, I think, Steve, and he timed it perfectly.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start. Here, Paul Millsap's checked in for Mike Scott. Ken Bazemore comes in for Sefolosha. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Mack, and it's Teague in for Schroeder. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Gibson. The Beast comes in for Mirotic. Butler, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And it's Rose in for Kirk Heinrich. Teague and Korver in the backcourt. Paul Millsap out there with Payne. And it's Bazemore at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in their last matchup against the Hawks put on a show. He ended up with 38 points and was his usual self on the glass, grabbing just about any missed shot that came off the rim. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance, Clark. He was at his absolute best in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is that it's almost impossible to duplicate it here tonight.
Well, nobody's expecting that, Clark, and they don't need him to do that. If he's even half as good as he was that night, it should be enough. Chicago needs to do a better job guarding against Millsap.
He's got 8 points and 1 steal as well.
Rose kicks to McDermott. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
Millsap passes to Korver. Back to Millsap. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And even 3-on-3 break. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Teague with the ball. Butler covering. Teague against Butler. Teague can't hit.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Wide open look. And the jumper falls for him. The Beasts got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
Teague dishes to Bazemore. Shoots the 3. The shot will not go. Now Chicago takes it the other way. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Powers. And the Bulls, another 3.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah, in fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Come here, Kevin.
Here's Millsap. Rebounded by Powers. The Beasts got 3 rebounds so far in the game. That misses would have counted had it gone in. Second quarter ends in a tight one.
Okay, guys, everybody pay close attention to what I've got to say, because I want to...
This round 1 playoff matchup. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
He has that slasher mentality, guys, and we saw all the evidence of that in the first half as he continually got to the rim and scored.
Yeah, he has a jetpack on today, Steve, blowing by the defender no matter who they put on.
So the Bulls 5 right now. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler back. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. And it's Powers in at the small forward position. That's a foul called on the Beast. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that was kind of clumsy looking. He was not going to get away with that.
He climbed all over him like he was on the ladder. I mean, that's an easy over-the-back call there.
T kicks to Millsap. Rejected by Gasol. Here's Butler. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists in the game. Outside T. At the top of the key, Millsap. Pass to Horford. The feed to Korver. Shot clock at 6. This is to Bazemore for 3. And he gets it to go. Bazemore's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Let's look back in the regular season for a moment and bring up a list of the best three-point shooting small forwards in basketball. And you look at the Beast from outside.
Well, he sure is a pure sharpshooter. Guys, exactly who you want roaming the wing and daring the defense to give him space beyond the arc.
You know, he's getting less and less of that space as time goes by, and he continues to put up those numbers from three-point land. He's very much the focal point of any defense these days. He's the primary guy to lock into on the scouting report.
Now the dish to Korver. He feeds it to T. Top the key, Bazemore. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. This is his first trip to the line tonight. No good on that one. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Atlanta. And Chicago also making a switch. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
One more make would have been awfully nice, but I'm sure they're happy just to take the lead.
Inside to Gasol. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Now Sefolosha feeds it to T for 3, and he gets the bucket. T's got 5 points so far.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Got good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Rose passes to Powers. Another one falls for Chicago. Oh, with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pile.
Sefolosha dishes to Bazemore. No good on the 3. Well, Chicago has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Sefolosha with the steal. Here's Bazemore, defended by Gasol. And here's Sefolosha for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Gasol's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The shot's good from Powers.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Teague kicks to Millsap. Back to Teague. To the wing right side. Here's Bazemore. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And it's Butler missing.
The alley-oop is such a fun play to watch, but when it doesn't convert, it's probably the wrong choice.
I guess that makes that one a terrible choice.
Here's Cephalosha. Millsap a screen on Rose. Rockets hits. Pass to Cephalosha. From deep. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Cephalosha's got 7. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
You know what? You're right. Neither side has been able to hang on to the lead for any kind of time at all.
Yeah, you're right, Clark. 7 lead changes already.
That's good. And that's now 25 points for the Beast.
Yeah, and that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Payne, he's checked in for Horford. Scott comes in for Paul Millsap. Max checked in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Denver. Then for the Bulls, Mirotic is checked in for Gasol. Tony Snell comes in for Butler. And it's Heinrich in for Derrick Rose. Schroeder passes to Mack. He kicks it to Cephalosha. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team. He wants them running a disciplined, organized offense with an emphasis on setting screens and creating open shots on the floor for their shooters. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Mack. He's got 10. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. A baseline J. That's good. Mack's got 12 points in the game.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on him.
Here's Powers. Back to Heinrich. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. No good from Powers. For Atlanta, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Here's Schroeder, guarded by Heinrich. Here's Scott. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Scott's got his first points of the night.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. It's Chicago up by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the finish, guys, this is where you know you are right on the money with that pass. Look at that. Perfectly timed.
Schroeder is out there with Kyle Korver. Then it's Thabo Cephalosha. Then it's Mike Scott. And it's Payne, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Schroeder kicks to Scott. He dishes it to Cephalosha. Here's Schroeder. He's covered by Rose. Shoots the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
And they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Al Horford is checked in for Atlanta. Ken Bazemore comes in for Cephalosha. Chicago also making some changes. Saul comes in for Mirotic. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Tony Snell. The Hawks trail by 8. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Bazemore. Tries yet again. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Takes the 3. And the Bulls another 3.
Back-to-back threes for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
It does look like their energy is lacking at this point.
Paul Millsap's checked in for Atlanta. Teague comes in for Schroeder. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I had a chance to find out what Mike Budenholzer was discussing with his guys. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said, they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with it. It's a tough day so far.
No good from Powers.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Banked in off the glass. The Beast's got 40 points.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Korver dishes to Teague. Pass to Korver. Back to Teague. 5 to shoot. Butler with the steal. And oh, here we go. Rose. Nobody has. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And the defense just lets him go there.
And once he hit the award, there was no looking back. Straight to the rack.
Korver kicks to Millsap. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
It's a good thing he showed up today because without him, this team would be in big trouble.
And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Here's Powers. No good on the 3. Finally falls for him. And the Bulls lead by 15. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Korver passes to Teague. In the corner, Bazemore with it. His 3-pointers off the mark.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Here's the Beast. And he goes in for the dunk.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Here is Korver, defended by Butler. Korver kicks it to Bazemore. And the pass to Korver. 6 to shoot. Free throw line jump shot, and he connects with the jumper. Chicago with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Pass to Powers. From deep. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. The Beasts got 45 points.
I'm just so impressed with these guys. They made big plays when it counted the most, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Chicago.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here, Clark.
I call them warm-up jump shots. I mean, 3 after 3. It paid off for him in the end.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for the Beast. He was doing everything right, and the points seemed to come in bunches. He definitely had the hot hand.
Rose off the pick from Powers. Rose passes to Powers. And Horford pulls it down. Atlanta's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And that's a foul.
Dialed in from long.
That'll be his second foul.
Second personal foul.
And
second team foul. Substitution.